Hey, you. Sit down. Seriously. Grab a coffee or something, because I have to tell you about this thing I just watched. And if you don't give me the next 10 minutes, you're going to miss one of the most important things I've heard all year. You know how I've been struggling with my projects, right? How I keep putting things off, starting and stopping. That feeling like I'm just stuck, wasting time. Well, yesterday I was scrolling and I stumbled on this video. It was an Andrew Huberman podcast episode, and his guest was this 82-year-old author named Stephen Pressfield. Now, you might not know the name, but this guy wrote a Bible for creatives called The War of Art. And, oh my God, the entire 2-hour conversation basically explained exactly what's been holding me back, and I'm willing to bet it's what's holding you back, too. This isn't just some feel-good theory. It's brutally practical. I'm going to tell you everything, just like I was there. Chapter 1. Naming the Demon. First things first, Pressfield says that thing we call procrastination or laziness. He doesn't call it that. He calls it the resistance with a capital R. Why? Because it's not you. It's not a character flaw. It is a force. He describes it like a negative, invisible force, like gravity or friction. It's always there, and it radiates from the work you are supposed to do. He joked it's like waves coming off the laptop or off the paintbrush. And this resistance is smart. It's a shapeshifter. The obvious form, procrastination. You sit down to write, and suddenly you feel thirsty. You get water. Then you think, I should check my email first. Then, oh, a notification. An hour passes. You've written nothing. That's resistance. The subtle form, fear. I'm not good enough. Who's going to read this? What if people laugh at me? That's resistance, whispering in your ear. And this is the master-level, final boss form. This is the part that blew my mind. Perfectionism. Yeah, you heard me. That voice in your head that tells you to keep polishing that one sentence for 3 days, the one that says you can't move on until that first paragraph is perfect? That is resistance. It's resistance disguised as high standards. It knows that if it can keep you perfecting forever, you will never finish the work. And it wins. But here's the knockout punch from Chapter 1. Huberman asked, how do you know what to work on? 1. Pressfield answered with something I had to rewind. Do the thing you are most afraid of. The more important a call is to your soul's evolution, the more resistance you will feel toward it. Do you get that? Your fear isn't a stop sign. It's a compass. It's pointing you exactly where you need to go. That project you're avoiding, the one that feels too big for you, that's the exact one you have to do. I had to pause the video right there. Chapter 2. The two paths, the amateur versus the professional. Okay, so we've named the enemy, the resistance. How do you beat it? Pressfield says you only have 2 mindsets to choose from. 1. The amateur mindset. Oh, this is 99% of us. The amateur acts based on mood. Oh, they only work when they feel inspired. If they aren't feeling it, they quit for the day. Oh, they are terrified of the outcome. A bad review, a failed launch, a lack of likes. It crushes them. They take failure personally. I am a failure. 2. The professional mindset. Oh, the professional acts regardless of mood. They don't care if they're inspired. They have a schedule and they stick to it. They show up every single day. And this is the killer line. A professional plays hurt. He used examples like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. They play with the flu. They play with a sprained ankle. Playing hurt, for us, means you don't feel inspired is greater than you work anyway. You just had a fight with your partner is greater than you work anyway. You're crippled by self-doubt is greater than you work anyway. Being a pro isn't about money. It's a mindset shift. A pro understands their job is to do the work. The results are up to the gods. They don't take failure personally. It's just, okay, That didn't work. Back to work tomorrow. Chapter 3. The Professional's Toolkit. This is where you're probably asking, okay, great theory, but how? This is when the 82-year-old man detailed his process, and it's both brutal and brilliant. Secret 1. The 4:45 a.m. rehearsal. This man, at 82, gets up and goes to the gym every single day at 4:45 a.m. Huberman asked, "You must love it, right?" Pressfield just laughs. "No, I hate it. I wake up, I don't want to go. It's dark, it's cold, I want to stay in bed." Huberman was stunned. "Then why do you do it?" And he said, "I call it my rehearsal." Do you get that? It's a rehearsal for the day. It's practice for facing resistance. The resistance is the voice telling him to stay in bed. By getting up and going, even though he hates it, he has already won his first battle of the day against resistance. He said after he's beaten resistance at the gym, the resistance at his writing desk, which is even stronger, seems much easier to handle. He's already in battle mode. Secret 2. The ironclad process and 2 golden rules. After his workout and breakfast, he sits down to write. Here's his process. He only writes for about 2 hours of deep focus. He said he used to do 4, but now at his age, 2 hours of pure focus is just as good. During those 2 hours, no internet, no phone, no music, total silence. But these are the 2 tips I immediately wrote down. Golden rule Haishone. He never rereads what he just wrote that day. Oh, why? Because the moment he rereads it, his inner critic wakes up. This is crap. This sentence is clunky. And what does he fall into? Perfectionism. Remember? That's resistance in a mask. He'll start tinkering and lose all his momentum. Oh, he finishes his 2 hours. He closes the laptop. Done. Editing is a job for another day, for a different version of himself. Golden rule #2. He always stops writing when he knows exactly what's coming next. Oh, he never writes himself dry. He never finishes a session feeling empty. Oh, he will literally stop mid-scene, or right after he gets the idea for the next part. Oh, why? To eliminate the biggest barrier to starting tomorrow, the blank page. Oh, because he already knows exactly what he's going to write. The next morning there's no friction. He just sits down and continues. It's genius. Chapter 4. The spiritual side. Didn't see this coming. But hold on. Don't think this guy is just a dry, disciplined machine. This is the part that surprised me. He said being a pro, the discipline, is only half the equation. The discipline is just to prepare you for something else. He believes in the muse. He believes ideas don't come from his subconscious. They come from outside him, from the universe, from a divine source, whatever you want to call it. And every single morning before he writes, he does a ritual. He reads aloud an invocation of the muse from the ancient Greek Odyssey. He said, "My job isn't to create the ideas. My job is to show up. I have to get my pipeline, my discipline, clean. When I sit down, the muse sees I'm serious, and she delivers the ideas. I'm just the vessel." He's both a warrior, iron discipline, and a monk open to receiving. You need both. Chapter 5. The cost and the unexpected enemies. This is where the conversation got deep and a little painful. Huberman told a personal story. He said when he started the Huberman Lab podcast, the first person to question him was his own father. His dad said, "You're a professor. Why are you doing this show?" Pressfield just nodded and said that is extremely common. And he explained a psychological mechanism that gave me chills. He said, when you bravely follow your calling, your passion, your big project, that brave act, unconsciously, becomes a reproach to the people around you, even family and friends, because it reminds them of the dreams they were too afraid to follow. And so, they will try to sabotage you. They'll pull you back down, not because they hate you, but because they want to protect their own safe reality. They will do it under the guise of caring about you. Quitting your stable job? Are you crazy? That's too risky. Don't do it. I just notice you're different lately. They like the old you, the safe you, because they don't want to see you emerge from the cocoon and become a butterfly and fly away. Damn. Finally, they talked about work-life balance. Pressfield was blunt. I don't believe in it. If you want to do something great, you have to accept an unbalanced life. There will be sacrifices. He admitted he missed out on things, like having kids, to pursue his writing. And he quoted The Godfather. This is the life we've chosen. So, that's it. That's what I heard. It gave me a name for my enemy. The resistance, a goal to become, the professional, and a toolkit to win those writing rules. I realize my problem isn't lack of time or lack of inspiration. My problem is that I've been living as an amateur, and I've been letting the resistance win over and over. But not today. How about you? After hearing all that, can you see where your resistance is hiding?